Hello, Reese. Hello, Mackenzie. Hello, Mason. Hello, Maggie. It's time for Cooking with Grandpa. Let's get our aprons on. Okay, today Grandpa's going to show you how to make yogurt. Sure, we can buy yogurt at the store, but I actually want to make some of my own. So today, that's what we're going to do. Yogurt is very good for you. It's kind of like a cross between ice cream and cheese, but a lot more like ice cream. There's a lot of good things inside yogurt, especially when it comes to probiotics. They're a bacteria that really helps our belly take the food that we bring into our mouths and makes it break down into our stomachs so that all the good nutrients inside that food can get in throughout our body, help us keeping us strong and to grow. So today I'm going to make some. Now first off, we're going to be using the directions given to make yogurt. And when we talk about directions in cooking, we're usually talking about the idea of the word recipe. So today's recipe is going to include milk, and in our case, we're going to use organic pasture-raised whole milk. That means not skim milk or 2%, but whole milk. And it is, in this case, vitamin D fortified, which is a very good thing. Along with this milk, then, we're going to take a culture of yogurt. And when I mean a culture of yogurt, I'm actually just taking some of the yogurt out of here with all the good bacteria in it, and I'm putting it off to the side right now to warm, as we're going to take the bacteria from here and we're going to put it into our mix to make yogurt, and all those bacterium in there are going to be cloned into the new yogurt, so that we can go ahead and get its benefits. The bacteria in there likes to grow and grows off during certain temperatures, and those bacteria is what I want us to get inside our bodies to help us digest food. One of the things that we're going to be using today is going to be the crock pot. Here is a crock pot. It opens and it's got a heating element in it that you can set to different temperatures. Along with that, we are going to be needing a thermometer. I know this one says meat thermometer, but it will work the same in that we want to make sure that we're going to be getting this milk up to a temperature of 180 degrees, which will kill any bad bacteria in this, and then we'll put the good bacteria in this. So we're going to be needing that. Along with that, we're going to be needing our measuring cups, and these measuring cups have different levels and measurements so that you can see and follow what the directions say. In this case, you can see there's a quarter of a cup, a half cup, a 3/4 cup, a full cup, and it goes all the way up to 2 cups. This one's a little bit bigger, and we'll talk about and show us why we're going to use that a little later. Now, one of the first things that I did when I started to do my cooking is I clean all my surfaces. Today, not only did I just wipe them off first, but I followed up using a nice damp rag with an alcohol in it that I rubbed off onto all the counters to kill, yes, bad bacteria. And by doing that, I wiped it all down. Those bacteria will go away. I wiped it all down after it set for 5 minutes, and then I've gotten my area sterilized. When we're done with our making our yogurt, it's going to come down to, we are then going to take the yogurt and we're going to put them into jars. Now these are called canning jars, and I've got them in here because I've heated the water that is hot enough to kill bad bacteria. I don't want that into my yogurt. So I've got that in here and setting, and we'll be filling our new yogurts into those and some others that I have sanitized washing in the washing machine. let's get to work. First thing that we're going to do is that we're going to open up our milk here. And these things have a kind of a little protectant thing here that you pull off so that no bacteria, other bad things can get in there. And we're going to just take this milk real easily, pour it in to our crock pot. Now this is a half gallon, and we'll probably be able to make a full gallon. So if there's a gallon, this is a half gallon. And so I'm going to take this other one. I'm going to do the same thing. Now we might not be able to get all of this in, but it isn't a problem with the recipe. It isn't so much the amount of things, it's what things go in this. So it's a little forgiving that way. Many recipes you have to be pretty exact. So, just a little bit left. I'll save that and just drink it later. Maybe I'll give it to Nanny. She likes milk. All right, so I'm going to put this off to the side. We've got this right here, and we're going to put the lid on it. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take the cord, and you know, of course, everything that I'm teaching you today, you have to do with your parents. Your parents will help along. I'm going to turn this up to high. You can see that's on high. Now, what we're going to want is for this to get to 180 degrees. 180. And in this case, we're talking with the word Fahrenheit. So 180 degrees Fahrenheit. But that's going to take some time. But this is good because when this thing gets hot, it won't scald the milk or cause any of the milk to scorch onto the inside of the crock pot. So it's a little bit of a slower method. A matter of fact, it's so slow that it's going to take about 3 hours. Now, I'd love to be able to just stand here and talk to you for 3 hours, but I think after a while you might get a little bored. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go upstairs and I'm going to go onto YouTube and I'm going to look up a YouTube station that's going to tell me about bacteria and how the bacteria, probiotics, is so good for our digestive system. So, see you back in a minute. Love you. Okay, and we're back. So it's been about almost 3 hours now, and if we look down at that thermometer, we can see that it's about 180, which is the right temperature that we need it to be. Because what we wanted to do, let me make this clear, is to remove the bacteria, which aren't bad. It's just that I don't want that kind in my yogurt. And the bacteria in the milk is good, but I want a different kind in here. And I want those bacterium to be more like the yogurt bacteria. So I've taken these bacteria out by heating it up to 180. Now I'm going to let it drop to 110. After it gets to 110, we're going to add this culture, because at 110, that's when this kind of good bacteria for yogurt is going to thrive. So we'll get back to you later. Okay, now it's been 2 hours later. We're down to about 110 degrees. That's where we want to be at. You're looking at this beach towel and you're wondering, Grandpa, are you taking the crock pot to the beach? No, but you're going to see why I'm going to use this in just a minute. Next, I'm going to take off the top. You can see we've got the milk in there. And I'm going to now use this measuring cup to take out approximately a couple and a half of the milk. I'm going to pour it into the culture of yogurt bacteria that I have ready. I'm going to slowly put it in so it doesn't shock it with too much heat. I'm going to start whisking it. Here's the whisker. I'm going to take another cup, and look at that. That's just a little bit of milk that skimmed off. No big deal. I'm going to put that again slowly in here while I whisk that culture together. Mixing, 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 so it's nice and smooth. And now it's nice and smooth. We're just going to pour it all right back in with the rest of the milk, the warm milk. And these yogurt cultures are going to be so happy inside there that they're going to start multiplying. But it's going to take time. And that time means, once again, we don't want to add heat to it, but we want to keep the heat at about 110. So I've taken this beach towel. Boy, I wish I could be going to the beach. And we're going to wrap this, the top around it, to keep the heat in just for longer. And that's what we'll do so the cold air doesn't get up against it. And what we'll do is now we're going to wait approximately 6 hours for this to be ready. 6 hours. I'll see you in a little bit. Okay, so now it's been 10 hours. That went by pretty fast. Time for the grand unveiling of our yogurt. There it is in the crock pot. This is our first time together tasting it. Let's open it up. Let's take out a little bit of the yogurt. See the consistency? It's nice and rich looking. It's time to taste the yogurt. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, that is so good. I can't wait to start putting it into the smoothies that I make for me and Nanny every day. It is so good for us. And here's the jars. I've got them all sterilized. And a little bit later, I'll be showing you how we take this yogurt and we'll put it into these sterilized jars. We'll put it in the refrigerator so that will keep. And then I'm also going to get a chance to show you how I like to use this yogurt while making smoothies. I love you all. Nanny and I miss you very much. Obey your parents. Be good. Goodbye.